Hi YouTube, it's Jen Austin here again. I am here for a post-Nutrisystem update on my channel. So let's get into it and I will tell you all about it. So I am 4 months post-Nutrisystem. I have not done Nutrisystem in 4 months, and I kind of wanted to just let you guys know where I'm at and how everything's kind of working out and what I'm doing, what I'm up to. So in my last update video, my post-Nutrisystem update video, I weighed in at 135.0 pounds. And then I made kind of another video that kind of talked about like my life after Nutrisystem. So it was like a month after, I think. And I was down to 131.4, and but I was up 5 inches. So since the 131.4 pounds, in August I made it down to 128.8, and then in September I was down to 124.8 pounds, which for me was really good. I was getting really excited, and I thought I was looking a lot more fit and a lot more trim, so I thought that was great. But then I went to Vegas with my husband, and I didn't do any kind of diet. I mean, I tried to stick with like healthy options, but for the most part I ate what I want and drank what I want. So when I got back after 5 days, I was back to 130.4. So a lot of that I think was like bloat and water weight, but yeah, so that was quite a increase since before I left. So anyways, and then today, as I said, I'm 128.2, I believe, today. So anyways, that's where I'm at. When I was at 124.8, I took some measurements, and I'll let you know what those were here. My bust was 31 3/4 inches. My waist, like my rib cage was 26. I did take a new measurement. I measured like my actual like tiniest part of my waist, so that was 25 1/4 inches. And then my belly was 30 3/4 inches, and my hips were 35 1/2. My right thigh and left thigh were 21 1/4 inches, and then my right arm was 11 1/2, and my left arm was 11 1/4. So that's what my measurements were. About, I think it was, here on September 24th. So that's when I weighed 124.8. So it's my lowest I've been so far. And since my last video I made on July 13th, I am down 6 1/4 inches since then. But if you remember in my July 13th video, or July 15th video, whatever it was, I was up 5 inches. So I think I just measured a little bit weird that time. So anyways, I'm still down like 1 1/4 inches, so that's good. I wanted to jump in and kind of talk about like my struggles and how I kind of turn them into some successes. So I have just been basically eating lean cuisines, lean pockets, like the diet food, okay? I've been working out at least 4 times a week, if not 5, and for about like 1.5 hours to 2 hours a day. So I think because of all of that, like, I'm just losing weight just due to the exercise at this point. I haven't really been like as strict I haven't been as strict with myself about the calories. Like, I've kind of been eating healthy, but then like snacking a little here and there. So I think the pounds are coming off just from the exercise, and the food is like basically maintaining the weight. You know what I'm saying? So some of my struggles are, I'm really sick of eating the diet food. I've tried a lot of them. I think I need to expand my horizons a little bit and pick some new things. So I'm excited to do that. But yeah, the diet food's kind of not as exciting as it once was. So I think I'm going to start like actually cooking for myself again and seeing like healthy options on Pinterest, and I might make some of those recipes. So yeah, my success with that is I hate I'm getting sick of the diet food, but I'm also slowly learning, like, I'm still eating healthy options. Like when we were in Vegas, I had a lot of fish. I had salmon and sea bass and like all that like healthy options, and then I ordered veggies on the side instead of like really like high carb options. So anyways, in Vegas I did drink a lot, so I'm not gonna tell you that I didn't have any carbs, because I did. But anyways, so that's kind of, I turned that into a success. A big thing I am noticing is the weight is definitely not coming off as fast. It's probably because I'm like having a glass of wine or having a snack or whatever, like extra, but to me that's kind of okay, because I don't know, you can't just be so strict on yourself all the time. So instead of like watching the pounds kind of like quickly tick off, I find myself celebrating like small victories. Like if I notice that like certain body shapes are looking different, like the muscles are getting stronger, the muscles are getting bigger, like the shape is like trimming down. I wore a bikini on the beach at Mandalay Bay, and I thought I looked pretty dang good. So I wasn't ashamed of myself, and I feel like it's all part of like learning to love your body and where you're at. So a struggle that I am noticing is I'm having to buy new clothes slowly. It's expensive. I know you're thinking like, yeah, but that's really great, and it is, but it's also expensive. It can be, and having to buy a whole new wardrobe for the whole year is not cheap. So, but it is really fun when I do get to go buy a couple things here and there, because I just love trying on clothes. I remember hating trying on clothes just to try to find one thing that would look okay, look good or whatever. But now it's like I'm in size small. Like that is my size. I'm generally not even in medium anymore. And before this I was like large, some extra large things. Now it's like small, sometimes extra small. I went and bought a dress for a wedding that's coming up that we're going to next week, and I bought a size 6, which is amazing, and my shorts are size 6 now. I went from at least a size 12 to a size 6. So I mean, I'm really enjoying this new body, don't get me wrong, but buying clothes is expensive. That's all I'm saying. One of the big things that's hard for me, and it's just going to be like a continual struggle in my evolution of myself, I guess, is there's still parts of my body that I still think of as fat. And I know that's silly to think that a person that's in size small clothes would still think they're fat, but I think for girls, or at least for me and how I grew up, like, if you're not a Victoria's Secret model, then you're fat. Like, that's just where I come from. So it's taking me a long time to like see the body shape changing, and to like still feel like certain parts are like squishy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still had a baby, I still have a little bit of mom belly, extra skin. I still don't have the perfect butt or thighs. I don't have the perfect anything. So it's starting to, you have to really go in to yourself and think like, wow, I did a lot of hard work, and that's something to be really proud of, and that's something to really celebrate. And so it's okay to celebrate it, and even though you don't feel like you're perfect, you can still feel like, I feel like beautiful, and not just because I like am losing weight, but just because I feel like I'm healthier, and yeah, and it's easier to do your life when you're not carrying around 35 extra pounds. So that's all I'm saying. Yeah, so that's all I had to say about this video. If you guys have any questions or have any comments, just go ahead and leave them. And I don't know how many more Nutrisystem, post-Nutrisystem videos I'm going to do. I feel like I've kind of done plenty, 4 months post-Nutrisystem. I guess if I start gaining weight or something major changes, I will keep you guys updated. But that's just kind of where I'm at. So if you guys have any questions or comments, just leave them below, and I will see you next time, whenever that is. So thanks for watching. Bye.